Welcome to another day in coding. I am Blossom again and I'm very happy to be your tutor. Today we'll be looking at variables and data type. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the red button below the screen. Okay, on our Visual Studio environment, we are going to create a new form. I've already created my form and I added an image to it. I stretched the image from the properties so that it will fill the form environment. So we are going to go to the coding section on the initialize component and we are going to write a little code on variable declaration and data type. But a variable, what's a variable? Is actually a storage location in the memory that represents a name, and a data type, it just indicates the type of data that variable will hold. And in C#, you must declare a variable before you can use it. So on this case, I'm going to look at string variable. I'm going to declare a string variable and name that product name, and I'm going to terminate that. Then I'll come to the next line, say product name, and I'm going to put it in double quotes, then terminate it. What will be my product name? I can say my product name will be HP, or I can just go ahead and say HP, good morning, variable data type tutorial. Wow, that is tutorial. So I'm going to save that. I've declared this product name. So I'm going to save that and run the application. And when it runs, you see a pop-up message. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put a pop-up message. Nothing is going to show at runtime. So I'm going to go back to my code and put a message box dot show to pop up my product name, that string variable I just wrote, then terminate it. So when I click on my start project or debug the application, it's going to pop up a small message, help HP, good morning, variable data type tutorial. Now we're going to go back to our form and design a little application that will pass our string to a variable, and after passing it to a variable, then we'll display the information on a label control. We are going to create a birthday application and we're going to make use of variable and data type. So what I'm going to do here on properties, I'm going to remove the background from my view, clear, and I'm going to give a cool color. So my view, I'll bring in a label, and the label, I'll go to my fonts, increase the font size to 16, auto size overforce, then I'm going to call this bet application. I'm going to underline this, change that to fonts. I will still increase my font size to 23 to make that big make this guy bold. I can change the font style to something else. Okay, I think this is a little bit better. Bring that there. I can now make a border on my label. Border. Where is my border? Okay, I can't find the border, so border style, change that to fix. Then I'm going to bring in some other label, copy this, paste 3, 4, making it 4. I will arrange my label, and on each label I'm going to have some information on them. On the first label, I'm going to call that the day of the week. On the second label, I'm going to call it the month label. A month. The other, I'm going to call the numeric day of the month. Then the last will be the year. So I'm going to align my text. This is to the right, middle left. Okay, so that is what I wanted to write. Month. I have to increase this, the day of the week, my month. Now the numeric day of the month, I will increase that. What I'm doing, I'm just arranging my view, then the year. So I'm going to hold my shift again and select all. What I'm going to do, I'm going to increase the font of everything so that they will have unique uniformity. I'm going to make that to 16. 16 looks too big. Let's say 12. 12 is okay. So I'm going to still adjust this day of the week, numeric day of the month, and the month. I will arrange them here. This. Then I'm going to bring in my text box. Copy 1, 2, 3. Arrange my text box. 1, 2, 3, and the last. I'm going to bring in another label, or I can as well copy this label, paste it under. Now I'm going to remove the text information on this label. What this label is going to do is going to attribute my information that will be entered from the text box. Okay, then I'm going to centralize this to be in the middle. Then the last will be some buttons. I'm going to have two buttons, or rather three buttons. The buttons, one is going to display, the other button it's going to clear, and the last is going to close. So this button comes to my font size, increase it to 12, make this bold, and I'm going to call that submit. Copy, paste, and the last is close. So this, I'm going to call it clear. Clear, to clear the information that is on my text box. And the last, I'm going to call that close. So for the first submit, I'm going to give it a name property. I'm going to call that BNC submit. The second will be BNC clear. BNC clear. And the last will be BNC close. BNC close. So what I want to do is, okay, let me give a name property of my text box so that we know. So this will be txt day, txt month, txt new. Now the reason why I'm giving name properties to my control is for me to be able to identify most of this control from my code view. Txt year. And the last, which is label 6, I'm going to say LB output. So on my button click, first and foremost, I'm going to comment. Okay, I can as well leave the code there. So I'm going to declare a variable like what, a string variable. I'll call that output information. That is going to output our information. Then I will terminate that. Then our output information is going to be passed from our text box txtday.text. Then my plus sign. The plus sign is to bring more than one strings together. Then I'm going to put quotation to have space in between one string information and another, instead of you having everything just together in one word. Then the next is txt, another plus, then txt month.text plus double quote space. Then the next is txt numeric.text. I will have plus double quote space, then concatenate another information, txt year.text. Then I'm going to terminate that information. Then I'm going to come to my label. This is my output label. I'll call the information and pass it to my output label dot text will be my output information variable. Then terminate the information. So let's leave it like this. I'll save my code, then run this information. So by the time everything works very well, it will first of all show us our first message box that we did earlier. Okay, then I have my little app. So for the day of the week, I'll say Friday. Sorry, today is um Monday. So sorry, Monday. Then the months were in the month of March. Then the numeric day of today is 24th, year 2020. So by the time I click on the submit to show Monday 24th, 2020. I can as well make this thing look beautiful by putting comma in between them so that you will see the beauty of it. Okay, we've not written the code for clear and close. So we're going to go back to our application and we're going to do that shortly. Erase that. So coming back to this place, day of the month, I'm going to put comma, numeric day, comma, then the last. Okay, that is the last. Then I'm going to write for my clear information. What will happen anytime I click on my clear? It should just erase the information that is there. So starting from Thursday.day.text is equals to this white space terminate txt month.text is equals to empty space terminate, then txt numeric day dot text is equals to empty space terminate, and the last is year txt year dot text is equals to empty space, then terminate. So anytime I click on my button clear event, it's going to erase the information that is on the text box. Then the last will be my close button, and what it does is to close the application. So to do that is this dot close, open and close bracket, terminate. So that will close the form application instead of me hitting the debug code button. So let's run it and see how it goes. Okay, first, then like Monday, March 24th, 2020. Click on submit. You can see Monday, March 24th, 2020. Once I click on clear, it erases the information. You can also, if you want to erase the information on this label, we can do that. Then when you click on close, it closes the application. Thanks again for watching my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and like my video. Thank you.